Tommy should be dead. He knows this. He should have died a long time ago. But according of his curse, he's not allowed to die. Well, he has died. Basically, he has died multiple times, but the way his curse works doesn't allow him to stay dead. It also doesn't allow him to forget things. He can remember certain lives, some way more than others. And he only has lived these multiple lives. Tommy altogether has been Theseus, Icarus, Orpheus, and Symptheus. And he wants to be free. His real name is Tommy Soot. He was originally born in 1509 and was cursed to be reborn. To never reach adulthood, as he would die at a certain age every single time. And the only way to get out of this is if he guesses his Greek god correctly. Of course, he has tried and has never actually done it. His foster family, the one now, is called the Minecrafts. Consists of Phil Minecraft, or Phil's a Minecraft, Techno Minecraft, and Wilbur Minecraft. Wilbur seems pretty strange, as he has a shack that is only his, and Tommy has been advised not to go in there. Techno seems to be obsessed with also being obsessed with Greek gods, which may come in handy, but not really right now. Techno has bright pink hair, and nobody really knows, well, Tommy doesn't know why he's named Technoblade, but it's a funny name. The best part about Techno is apparently he's not the first Technoblade. Apparently he's like the third Technoblade. Technoblade the third. Wow. Then Wilbur is pretty normal looking. He has brown hair. Dress is kind of weird. It has glasses. And, well, he kind of seems like somebody who would sing depressing songs. All of the time. Phil looks kind of like Tommy. Phil reminds Tommy a lot about his dad, other than Tommy's dad was not great, killing his brother, Wilbur. Or Will. One thing he doesn't like about the town he lives in now, called Snowchester, is the fact that there is a statue of Tobias. Tobias was Tommy's good friend until Tobias exiled him. Tobias got to live a long life. Tommy was pushed off a cliff and died, and forced to repeat his life over and over again. No matter what, Tommy is tried and tried to not have to repeat his life by trying to guess the god right, but at this point, he already knows that he's stuck in this loop, and he's never gonna get out of it. You know, he thinks it's nice, only never getting to be adult. He never has to pay bills, and he never has to grow up. He can be a teenager forever. Other than when, of course, he's born as a little kid again. Out of all his lives, he has always been reborn with the same little notebook. Tommy normally uses this notebook to try to figure out what god he is, but he also uses it to keep little treasures he finds. Mostly things he's stolen over the years that he can fit in the book. He normally does not get attached to people. That was his number one rule. His number one rule was not to allow himself to get attached to people, since he was really easy at doing that. But you know how it goes. You tell yourself not to get attached, and you just keep on getting. And you just keep getting attached. Much trauma from his past lives. You know, watching your mom die or being blown up doesn't really leave you okay. And yeah, he's able to hide this trauma. The only pain he gets from it is from his scars. It's all he knows fully, is that the only bit of pain that he gets is from these scars he has all over himself. Feels pretty nice to him. His friend Tubbo told him that Phil was the maker of Minecraft, which explains why they have a Minecraft house framed in their hallway. It's pretty weird, but it makes sense knowing that Minecraft was the maker of Phil. Well, not Phil, of Minecraft. So, you know, it's not that bad. Tommy's favorite thing to do is watch Techno play Minecraft. Techno's pretty good at it. Like, he understands the game, probably since Phil, well, is his dad. Tommy wonders what it would be like if he, always was raised by Phil. Tommy likes the house, and he likes the people around, though Rambu is a idiot and isn't that great. Well, according to Tommy, in what he states, Tommy quite likes Rambu, actually. They're pretty good friends. Tommy just refuses to accept the fact that they are friends. And, well, Tubbo just laughs. Tubbo is sometimes unnerving, talking about bombs and stuff, but it's not a day without nuking something, apparently. Though none of them have ever nuked anything. Tubbo just says that once in a while. Tommy also sits by this girl. She's nice. She shows him lots of things on her phone during class. Her phone has been taken away multiple times during class. They've become pretty good friends. She invited him to a few parties, or at least one party. And, no, it's better than the orphanage, Tommy has to admit. And the orphanage was pretty weird. He used to get in trouble a lot in the orphanage. That's why Phil took him in. Apparently Phil's really good at dealing with troubled kids. And it doesn't really help Tommy knowing that he's going to die. It always is the opposite for Tommy. If he knows he's going to die, why should he behave? It's just stupid. Like, why do I need to behave? I'm just going to die either way. Like, I'm gonna do all this fun crap that I want to do, and you people are going to have to deal with it, because, well, nobody knows he's gonna die other than Tommy. And, well, that's just how it's gonna have to be, as Tommy doesn't want to tell anybody. But the Minecrafts are gonna be shocked when they find him dead. Or he dies. He'll have to tell somebody. Maybe he'll tell Wilbur. Or Techno. Can't tell Phil. He'll worry too much. He won't let Tommy go out ever again. Though, freedom is nice now. Unlike when Tommy was, before he died, murder is now legal. Well, it's illegal in everywhere now. Tommy doesn't really like this law. He would like to murder mostly this one boy that he was in a foster home with. But he can't really do that. It's illegal, and Tommy can't live his last few months in juvie and then die and then be reborn, knowing that he had murdered someone and spent his last months in juvie. In the foster home, it was okay. The worst place he'd ever been was this one foster home where they exploited their kids. Shoving a camera in his face every 5 seconds for YouTube was not good on him. And it definitely wasn't even good when Wilbur one day, when trying to find Tommy some Christmas presents, searched up the YouTube channel. This was not good on Tommy, as he did not ever want to see anything about those guys again. Out of all of the places Tommy has been, the Minecraft house was one of the most loved places. Of course, where he had his own mother in one of the universes was okay, until his mom died in front of him from drug overdose. Sometimes he wonders if there are people like him. Well, he wondered this until he was talking to Nikki. Nikki is a barista at a cafe in Snowchester. She's pretty nice. She has bright pink hair, just like Techno's. Nikki had always been very nice to Tommy. And Tommy found out why once he found the same tattoo he has. The tattoo that marks his curse on his wrist. He found the same tattoo on Nikki. It shocked him, and then he was upset. He thought he was the only one. And Nikki was surprised when finding out that Tommy was in his own limbo without anybody else. Apparently, she got just to be in a limbo with Tommy's brother, who apparently was in limbo. Who apparently had the same curse. It's all really mattered, though, to Tommy at the moment was the fact how his brother had the same curse. Nikki, who was a good friend of Tommy as well before she tried to kill him, was also in it, and so was his brother. This shocked him. He didn't know who else could be it, and then found out that Tobias was in it. Of course, Tobias got to live long lives during his curse. Tobias died when he was around 40. The statue in the park showed that as Tobias was older. Yeah, Tobias looked different in the statue. A lot different. Didn't look like the small Tobias that loved bees and was scared of everything once. At school, in history, that's probably one of his least favorite classes, Tommy's least favorite classes. Everybody believes what the books say. Tommy mostly does not like the fact how the book says that his name is Timmy Soot. But that's history for him. It also has the pages of his book. The note from Will. I'm sorry. He does not like how they had things of that. It was more weird when he found pages of Tobias's book. He didn't know Tobias had one. Of course, he did not ever want to hear about what happened after his death. So when that happened in history and they talked about after his death, Tommy stopped listening. But anything before that, Tommy was very up to, arguing about with his teacher, who, he didn't really like, if you couldn't tell. Tommy caused a lot of mischief in school because, why not? He's not going to be there for very much longer. He only has a few months left. The closer it gets to his birthday, the more he dreams about the same guy who cursed him. He calls him Dream, even though if that's not actually his name. But everybody calls him Dream, so why not just call him Dream? Dream is a very not so nice man. Dream was not very nice to Tommy, at least. And even in his history book, people wonder if Dream was even real. Well, Tommy knows he's real. Tommy was cursed by him. And, you know a man who's cursed you. If you don't, what is wrong with you? Tommy wonders what will happen when he finally does. When it's finally time for him to say what God he is. He hasn't found it yet. He thinks it could be certain things, but he doesn't want to fluff his mom. He doesn't want to do a lot of things that the curses he could be is. He knows he can't be Theseus again because, he's already been that. And he refuses to say that he may be any girl god. Athena. Or anything else. He refused to. When he found out that Nikki had found out her curse, he knew that was the last time he would ever see him. Because, that's really all you can say. Nikki, of course, didn't tell her foster family. Her foster family was Tubbo's family, and she was okay with that family. Except for the duck that they have, Benson, constantly stole her keys. Still steals her keys. She found out what curse she was from the help of Techno. Of course, she didn't really tell Tommy this. So Tommy was kind of forced by Nikki to go ask for help from him. But, Tommy is stubborn. thank you. That is all I'm going to be kind of summarizing for today, because I do not want to go into the end drama bit, because I'm still on the last chapter. Thank you for watching this. This is the longest video I've ever made. Please like and subscribe, and comment down any different story you should do. I will be commenting, well, I'm not commenting, I will be, putting the person that I listened to this book, in the description. This is not really a book, this is a fan fiction, called His Curse of Binding. It's based off of a Greek curse, SBI, so Sleepy Boys Incorporated, fan fiction, foster. That's really all, and bye.